be! No way a little dude like you is gonna change my ways!
It's time you were tempted with a taste of nuts and honey.
Hulk Hogan doesn't eat nuts and honey!
Take this! An unbeatable part of this nutritious breakfast.
That's better than a body slam!
Undefeated!
And still champion!
It's a honey oven, it's Honey Nut Cheerios.
Killer game from Nintendo. Dr. Mario. Wow. But it ain't what you think. You get to zap these viruses, and with 2 players, you can actually trash the other guy. Remember, kids, try this at home. Hey, you can get it for Game Boy, too.
And so it was, late in the 20th century, that a pox fell upon the land, a plague of home videos that were limited in intelligence. There was brain drain, and terminal boredom swept the countryside. The maker looked down and was not pleased by what he saw, and said, "This is not good." And so it was, he brought forth Genesis, a system with twice the power, twice the intelligence, twice the challenge, twice the fun. Only a chosen few were called forth to experience this new dimension of high-definition graphics and stereo sound. And the maker saw what he had done and said, "Now that's not bad. Discover Genesis, and your world will never be the same."
Break.
I don't like this.
Whoa! What's happening?
Whoa! Where are we?
Look out!
Fear not, Ranger. Barbarian, magician, thief, cavalier, and acrobat. That was Venger, the force of evil. I am Dungeon Master, your guide in the realm of Dungeons and Dragons.
Here she comes. This'll never work.
I don't care if Dungeon Master did tell us to find that stupid bone of Shasta.
Stone of Astra, Eric.
Yeah, that. Okay, Diana! Now!
I saw it, but I don't believe it.
Yeah, it worked.
All right, Eric, way to go!
I'm sorry we ever doubted you. Yeah, way to go, Eric. You see? You see?
The lure, Presto, if you please. Thank you.
I don't know, Eric. They sound awful mad.
Here, Hossy, Hossy, Hossy.
Maybe they like bananas better. I gotta hand it
to Eric. He just had another great idea.
He did?
Yeah! Run!
I say we stop running and fight.
Too many, Bobby. Fighting will only make them mad.
You mean madder?
Overgrown camels, let's see what you got. Hey!
We've got no time for heroics, Bobby.
Come on!
I'm never gonna find any food out here. What's this? Okay. Maybe 6 loaves of bread is too much. Surely this talisman is worth 5 loaves.
No. Even if my people could spare it, 5 loaves is too many. Go, leave us. Go back to your people. We have no room for you here.
Thanks a lot. And you can keep your old bread.
Stop him! That boy is an evil wizard!
Huh? Ah! Wait! I didn't do anything!
Magic!
Duck!
You must destroy him before he returns to destroy you all!
Can't run anymore. We gotta fight.
About time!
Huh. Some cover you guys are.
All right, now that's what I call a weapon.
Well, that's what I call rude. Listen, Hotshot, next time be more careful who you're crashing into.
Come on, Eric. He did save your life.
What? Oh, he did, didn't he? Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Don't worry, I won't.
So, Eric, who's your new friend?
Friend? Friend? I don't see any friend.
Are you kidding? You mean this guy has friends?
Sure, us. Boy, you and that weapon sure showed up at the right time.
Name's Lorne.
That's easy to remember. Rhymes with corn.
Listen, Lorne, what do you say you come along with us?
Well,
Hey, what do you say, guys? Is Lorne in?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Whoopee.
All right. Come on, let's find a campsite before nightfall.
huh?
Well, hello, Sleeping Beauty. It's nice to know somebody kept warm last night.
Morning. Thanks for the loan of the cape, Fancy Pants.
Speaking of fancy, I'm simply dying to know the name of your tailor.
Oh, yeah? Maybe you could sew your mouth shut if you ever get your foot out of it.
Here we go again.
I don't believe last night. 6 straight hours of put-downs. Those guys ought to take their act on the road.
You'd think they were identical twins.
You mean identical twits?
Huh?
Yeah, that's all we need. 2 Erics.
Listen, Lorne, old buddy, I hate to tell you this, but if my parents even suspected I was like you, they'd disinherit both of us.
I wouldn't know. I don't have any parents.
Huh? Oh. Oh, hey, I didn't know.
Well, come on, we better get moving. We've got to find Dungeon Master's Stone of Astra.
Stone of Astra. How are we supposed to find it anyway? Dungeon Master never even told us what it looks like.
I'm so hungry, I could eat one of those.
Now listen, I'll go flush the little what's-it out of the bush, and when it runs out, you get it. Got it?
Got it.
Good. Aha! Oh, Dungeon Master! What are you doing with our lunch? Oh, I mean, we were just taking a lunch break. What I mean is we really are working hard to find that,
Stone of Astra.
Yeah, that.
Oh, my. Calm yourself, Cavalier. You have already fulfilled the first part of your mission.
Oh, yeah? Well, you can take your... We did?
Yes, but soon the Stone of Astra will have to be destroyed and its chain of terror broken. Then, and only then, will one among you find home. I know of your despair, boy. But loneliness cannot be overcome by the use of this deadly and dangerous weapon. Your strength will be found in weakness. Destroy the talisman.
What?
No way!
Forget it.
We need it, Dungeon Master.
You gotta be kidding.
Yeah, with Lorne's weapon, we're invincible.
On the contrary, Cavalier. The boy's weapon protects only him. All others who stay close to him are in terrible danger from evil ones who desire his weapon for themselves.
What are you talking about? Lorne's the best thing to come along since we got stuck in this stupid realm, and you know it, huh? Coward! Look, I say we've got Lorne and the best weapon in the whole realm. And if anybody out there wants to try and take it away, just step right up and give it your best shot.
Powers of the 12 evil talismans, aid me now!
Yeah! What the?
Here comes some more! Look out!
Don't worry, I'll handle this.
Lorne! That thing's making it worse! Make it stop!
I can't control it. It won't stop.
Presto! Look out!
How do you stop this thing? Who cares? Just get rid of it!
Did you see that, Eric? Your wise guy friend almost got Uni squashed.
My friend? Listen, Lorne, give us a head start next time you want to use us for target practice, okay?
But
Dungeon Master was right, Lorne. That weapon is dangerous. If you want to stay with us, you'll have to get rid of it.
Listen, kid, dump the necklace, okay? Otherwise, if we need any help, we'll remember not to call you.
Oh, yeah? Well, if you need any help, I'll remember not to know you.
Hey, suits me fine, kiddo. Why don't you just run along and try facing the realm on your own?
I've been doing just that all my life, Eric, until I got this weapon. It's mine and I'm keeping it. I don't have to run from anybody anymore, and I don't need anybody either, including you.
Is that so? Well, then get lost, pal, and take that lousy piece of costume jewelry with you, all right?
hard on him, weren't you, Eric?
Me? Nah. Who needs the little wise guy anyway? Not to mention that jinxed weapon of his. Sheesh.
Sure, don't worry, Eric. He'll do fine out there all alone. No parents, no friends, not even anybody to talk to.
Huh? Yeah, it is getting kind of dark. You think Lorne will find a place to sleep? I mean, before it gets dark?
Who knows? But then, who cares, right, Eric?
I think we should camp here for tonight. And Eric, you can go after Lorne and bring him back. I mean, if you want to.
Yeah, well, not that I really care, mind you, but well, I guess I might as well go take a look. Just in case the creep trips over a dragon or falls over his own feet or...
I don't get it. Why is Eric going after him? Well, he wouldn't admit it in a million years, Bobby, but I think Eric's going after the first real friend he's found in a long, long time.
Eric. Oh, I knew it was you.
Sure you did. Look, I'm sorry about... Well, I mean... Listen, if you want to come back with us, it's okay. Except...
What?
Except for one minor problem.
What's that?
I'm totally lost!
Oh, that's great. Eric the Explorer, lost in the wilderness.
Oh, yeah? Well, if I wasn't so great at getting lost, I never would have found you, would I?
Boy, are you out of shape?
Are you kidding? I'm just huffing and puffing to make you feel at home. Squirt.
Eric, look!
All right! Somebody down there has got to know where we are. Come on, let's go.
Wait a minute, Eric! There's something you should know about those people.
Don't worry. Just let me do the talking.
Any sign of them yet?
No!
Well, give them another 5 minutes, and then we'll go look for them.
They're probably okay. I mean, what kind of trouble could they get into?
Where's your warrant? I want to see my lawyer. I want to make a phone call.
The wizard had returned with one of his own kind.
Wizard? Are you nuts? I'm too smart to be a wizard, and he's too dumb. We just want directions.
Why did you come back here, wizard?
Wait! Can't you see they're only boys?
Not true, woman. They're wizards pretending to be boys. They have returned to destroy us.
Did you see that? Hey, now here's a guy who knows how to get around. Sort of.
I have come for the talisman. Ow! A talisman, boy. But I shall destroy them all. Give me the Stone of Astra.
The Stone of Astra? You mean Lorne had it all along? Don't give it to him, Lorne! Don't give it to him!
I'm not gonna give it to you, and there's nothing you can do to make me.
Give it to him, Lorne! Give it to him!
But I'll be powerless.
Yeah! Give him the stone, Lorne, or I'm gonna be roast cavalier on the half shield.
Give it to me.
Hold it right there, pal.
Give me the talisman, and I will release your friends.
Lorne!
Take it then. It's Dungeon Master.
All right!
Yeah, sure.
Spare me, Dungeon Master. I have harmed no one. I merely wanted the Stone of Astra, the 12th talisman.
Then take it, Korlak. Have you not searched a lifetime for it? Take it. But be warned, evil will hound you to the end of your life, as it has every possessor of the 12th talisman, including the boy. Take it, or break its timeless chain of terror, and destroy it. The choice is yours.
Fools such as you have no need of the talisman, Korlak. Give it to me.
If Venger gets hold of that thing, we're in big trouble.
No, Venger. The journey of the 12th talisman has come to an end.
You try my patience too often, Dungeon Master. This will be the last time.
You heard what Dungeon Master said, Venger. Why don't you just forget about it?
Insolent fool!
Get behind my shield!
Take the talisman, Korlak. Taste its power. The future you desire so desperately.
Yeah!
Look out!
Watch it!
Now, Venger, try your powers against the 12th talisman!
With pleasure, old man.
The first victory of my sad life, Dungeon Master. And my last.
No, Korlak. You are wrong.
Come, Lorne. We must go.
Well, I guess this is goodbye, Caviar.
That's cavalier, you little twerp. But you're right. Now they're stuck with you.
Could be worse. They could be stuck with you.
Could be a lot worse. They could be stuck with both of you.
Don't forget, make a hard right 2 lights past the supermarket. I hate to admit it, but I think I'm gonna miss that wise guy.
What?
Not a lot, just a little.
You have made a wise choice, Korlak.
I'm not sure I understand, Dungeon Master.
All things are possible for those whose hearts are free of evil.
Coming your way.
Chop, chop, delicious! They're Pinky and Slinky! And Pinky and Flyz!
We're marshmallow bits you'll find inside. New Pac-Man.
Chop, chop, delicious!
It just crispy catch buds.
It too. We're marshmallow bits that you can chomp too.
New Pac-Man, the cereal!
A delicious part of this nutritious breakfast.
New Pac-Man.
Chop, chop, delicious!
Hey man, get portable. Get a Game Gear Supersonic Sports Pack. A colored portable Game Gear.
carrying case, and 2 hit games. Sonic 2, and the Majors Pro Baseball. Whoa, you even save $50. The Game Gear Supersonic Sports Pack. You know who makes it.
Coffee? Tea?
Stop!
Whee! For the brightest colors always. What the?
Introducing battle tanks for Nintendo 64. Explosive tank action for up to 4 players.
Battle tanks.
Conan the Adventurer. Conan, warrior without fear. He's more powerful than any man. His legend spreads across the land and sea. Conan, the mightiest warrior ever. His quest to undo the spell of living stone cast upon his family by driving the evil serpent men back into another dimension and vanquishing their leader, the cruel wizard Raphamon. Conan, the adventurer. Conan, man of bravery, with his magic sword protecting the mightiest of warriors indeed. Feel the power! Conan.
Let me go! Let me go at once! Did you hear me? How dare you treat the Princess Avenger this way?
I am Zeren Shan, sachem of the Hooded Ones.
Zeren Shan?
No harm shall come to you as long as your father agrees to renounce the throne and make me the Emperor Avenger.
You will never rule Venger! You and your cult are nothing more than mindless assassins!
Your contempt for me is shrouded in ignorance.
You insulting dog! I come from the royal line of the Kshatriyans! You should kneel before me!
I see it is necessary to humble your pride. I shall send you back through the lost ages to view the forgotten memories of those you have been. I yield Lakota!
No! Get back!
You will not ridicule me again.
There! What is it?
It is a configuration that has never before come to pass.
Do not play with me, fortune teller.
The tablets say you will be a king.
Citizens of Venja, it is a sad day. Princess Sarita, the Emperor's daughter, has been kidnapped.
Who could have done such a thing? The trust of people is gone.
By decree of the Emperor, the man who brings the princess safely back will be made king of the Western Province.
The jade tablets do not lie.
We have received word that the princess was taken by Zeren Shan, leader of the Hooded Ones.
Who is this Zeren Shan?
He is the personification of evil. They say the mere glow from his flaming sword can send you into the abyss of time.
Is there one among you who has the courage to venture forth and rescue the princess?
Dangerous. Chrome, what's wrong with these sheep? There's a girl's life at stake. I accept the challenge.
And what is your name, brave soul?
Conan of Samaria.
A barbarian?
A king, if I rescue your daughter. Cloth from a dress. Wait for me here, Thunder. Crom's teeth.
Who are you?
Your rescuer. Where are the guards?
They left none. No one has ever attacked Zeren Shan and returned to tell of it. Be careful, I have delicate skin.
Do you wish to be saved or not?
Conan! You have violated the secret temple of eternity. For that you shall suffer.
A sorcerer's magic is no match for my blade.
You delude yourself, almighty barbarian. You think by taking my life you can end it? Life has taken many forms, and all of them mine to command. Kneel, acolyte.
Yes, master.
Gaze upon the truth, if you be so bold.
Don't do it!
This is the truth? this case, the same thing.
Are you gonna leave me here forever?
I would understand if someone did.
Remove your hands from my person!
You can do that later.
I am a princess. I can do whatever I wish.
And so can I. I am a barbarian.
Unhand me, you rude savage! I shall tell my father how you treated me.
Pray you have that chance. Quickly! Daylight, come. Look! What? Up there! Trespassers! Oh, stop them! Don't you get getting away! Getting away! Hurry! This way!
Oh, no, you can't be serious.
Who are you? Travelers, we lost our way.
The hooded ones, they're after us.
Let me do the talking. And from here on, you can walk. We seek only food and shelter until the hooded ones pass.
And if they come here?
You have not seen us.
Take them to my hut.
That jewel was a gift from my father.
There's a price for loyalty, even in the jungle.
What is your name? Here, it's for you. Please, I want you to have it.
I found something clean and dry for you to wear.
Do you truly expect me to dress in such a coarse garment?
It will be better than what you're wearing.
Well, you don't expect me to change with you standing there, do you? You too.
You do not want to look at Royal Whiner.
You never told me what my father promised you for my safe return.
To be king of the Western Province. You laugh at me?
Not at you, but I know my father. He would not even make you king of this poor village.
But a man's word is his bond.
We shall see. You may turn around now.
Now you look like a real woman. A beautiful woman. So much for loyalty.
Take them!
You are safe now. The hooded ones cannot follow.
I don't even know your name.
I am Conan of Samaria.
Thank you, Conan. Zeren Shan.
The circle of eternity never ends. It is one life after another. You will not stand in the way of my destiny. I, Lacosta!
Don't let the flame touch you, Conan!
My flame will transform your very being!
What this does to you?
You're finished.
And you, my princess, are free.
Indeed, this is a day to rejoice. Conan, all Avenger owes you a debt of gratitude.
Your Highness, you owe me no more than your word.
I offer you 100 pieces of gold.
But father, you promised that my rescuer would be made king of the Western Province.
Well, yes, my daughter, but we have certain laws regarding Outlanders. Barbarian, you will accept what I deign to give you and be glad of it.
You think a barbarian is not fit to be king? Shake your rump on a golden throne. Listen to praises of useless lackeys. What do you know of the real world? Nothing. Guards! I was born in the Sumerian hills. There all the people are barbarians, and any one of them is better than a treacherous emperor.
Take that animal to the dungeons! Lock him up!
Father, no!
We execute him at dawn!
It's all right. I bring food for the barbarian prisoner.
Our orders are, he's to see no one.
Would you want my father to know you denied a final meal to the man who saved my life?
Well,
Perhaps you wish to search me?
I do not think that necessary, Your Highness.
I spoke with my father. He will not rescind your sentence.
Princess, hear me well. My work is not done. I will tear down this palace with my bare hands for my freedom.
Then, perhaps this will help?
I knew you would not desert me.
Guards, help!
Put down your weapons, or the princess has drawn her last breath.
Please, do as he says! The man is mad!
Move! Move!
Your horse awaits you on the other side of the wall.
Tell your father the next time he gives his word to a barbarian, like Crom, he better keep it.
Farewell, Conan. In my eyes, you will always be a king.
Goodbye.
Thousands of years ago, the pitiful good wizards of Earth banished my master Set to the abyss. Conan fights us, but his puny efforts are doomed. But even now, Set's followers help me gain star metal enough to create 7 star metal discs atop 7 pyramids of stone. For as soon as the 7 discs are complete, their combined power will free Set from his prison, and he will conquer all humans.
Conan, the Adventurer. Conan, warrior without fear. He's more powerful than any man. His legend spreads across the land and sea. Conan, the mightiest warrior ever. His quest to undo the spell of living stone cast upon his family by driving the evil serpent men back into another dimension and vanquishing their leader, the cruel wizard Raphamon. Conan, the adventurer. Conan, man of bravery, with his magic sword protecting the mightiest of warriors indeed. Feel the power! Conan.
It's the most lethal G.I. Joe team yet. Capcom Street Fighter 2! No way! Wait! There's Guile, Ryu, Zangief, Blanca, and Dalcine. What's a Dawson? Oh, some with real ninja moves. Hey!
My Cobra's got Street Fighters too!
Vega, Sagat, Balrog.
And me, El Bison!
They look unbeatable. You know them, you love them. So correcto! Capcom Street Fighter 2 figures each sold separately. Oh, I like them.
Yeah. We're getting calls about a wild party over here. Know anything about it? I didn't think so. Which one of you jokers goes by the name Mario?
It's me!
Could you step outside, please?
Welcome to Mario Party, where you and 3 friends battle it out all night long. With 6 adventure boards and 50 mini-games, this party's just getting going. Mario Party, only on Nintendo 64.
But it's me, Mario!
Yeah, tell it to the judge.
Get in or get out.
Right, that's it, guys. Come on, off we go.
Whew, school holidays.
Yeah.
I don't know where they get the energy.
What's that?
It's that stuff the kids eat. Wow! Race you to level 10.
Power Pack Swiss Made Dairy Food really gets you going. Level 10. Well done, Max.
It's the truth! Your principal can't smile, can't swim, can't rap, and I can't stand bubble tape. Your school bus driver can't drive, wears curlers, makes funny noises, won't try bubble tape.
No way, Jose!
Bubble tape, it's 6 feet of bubble gum for you, not them.
These are the tales of the Skeleton Warriors.
Skeleton Warriors! Skeleton Warriors! Skeleton Warriors!
In a world at war, is neutrality a genuine option? Must all parties take sides, or may a few remain apart, indifferent to the battles raging all around them? And what if that conflict arrives at your own front door?
This is Baron Dark's latest project, the Gorgon. The Gorgon is an all-weather flying battleship. It has nearly unlimited range, is heavily armed, and it is nearly indestructible due to an onboard ion shield generator. Dr. Cyborg completes flight tests and the Gorgon becomes operational. We may never be able to stop it.
Cyborg didn't build this thing just to stop our rebellion.
No. That is why Lightstar and Talon's diplomatic mission must succeed. If they fail, Baron Dark will be free to use this ship to conquer the planet.
You know what sticklers the Simeonites are about protocol. Besides, their isolationist policy has made them downright suspicious of anything that flies.
We must convince them that Baron Dark is a real threat.
Remember, stay calm and be polite.
You think Baron Dark will bother with pleasantries when he sends that death ship of his out to conquer the world?
Look, the Simeonites are touchy. If you offend them somehow, we'll blow any hope of forming an alliance.
Relax. Back in Prince School, I got a perfect score on my diplomacy test.
Announcing their Royal Highnesses, Prince Regent Justin and Princess Jennifer, late of Luminicity.
Yes.
Your Majesty?
So, you've come in spite of my assurances that we have no interest in forming alliances with anyone.
We must form an alliance to defeat a ruthless, devious enemy, or we will all perish.
What?
Oh my! You may want to double-check that test score.
Will you help us?
Sorry, honey buns. But you're a little late.
Skeletons!
Look out! Your Majesty, are you all right?
What the? How dare you draw your weapons in my presence? I have never been so offended in my entire life.
But, Your Majesty, we just saved your life. That's why we're here.
You came here to blow apart peaceful ambassadors? How unspeakably rude.
No, Your Majesty, you don't understand.
I am Donegon, king of the Simeonites. Therefore, I understand everything.
Such poor manners, so uncouth.
Well, we are the essence of couth. We got couth coming out of our ears.
We come in peace.
And to buy fuel from that refinery you got outside of town.
What about the collapse of our own kingdom at the hands of these creatures?
Child, we hear much, but care little. We're secure here on our island and invulnerable to attack.
Please, take a look at this surveillance disc of Dark's latest little toy. Then decide how invulnerable you really are.
Whatever's on the disc is a fake, filthy, sneaky, disgusting lies.
Enough! Such boorish behavior will not be tolerated.
Oh, seriously?
I have decided to weigh the evidence and the offers from both sides.
Now, hold on, that's being fair.
We shall discuss this in a civilized manner tomorrow. Tonight, we dine.
Hello, Baron. Do you read us?
Barely. How goes our peace mission?
Oh, the stupid twins don't suspect a thing. We got them eaten out of our hands.
Thank you, Dagger. That was touching. Now, Shriek, what's really going on?
We were doing great, till Talon and Lightstar showed up.
They want to sign a treaty with the apes to fight you.
What? There must be no treaty. Lightstar and Talon must be stopped immediately.
And I've just come up with the most wonderfully rotten idea, Baron.
I expected no less. Dark out. Dr. Cyborn!
You bleated, Baron?
What is the status of the Gorgon?
We need 2 days to complete our tests.
Make it 1.
But, Baron, this is unproven technology.
1, Doctor! The sooner we launch the Gorgon, the sooner we can pay the Simionites a very different sort of visit.
I never both pistols failed. All of us were so
Remember, they want these big apes to slam Prince Lightweight and his sister in the dungeon, so look for some way to offend someone.
But if we do that, won't we end up in the dungeon as well?
That's the point.
Right. Offend someone, dungeon. Got it, right.
Needless to say, we had to fill the moat again.
Ah, King Dudagon. May I make you a plate?
Ambassador Shriek. Well, that would be most polite.
Actually, I was doing just that.
Better make sure Ape Boy gets plenty of bananas, babe.
Hush! If you offend Dodagarn, we may all be out on our backsides.
Lucky you've got so much padding.
Oh, aren't you enjoying the party?
Your Majesty. Oh, yes, it's very nice. It's just that... well, it reminds me of the parties my parents used to host.
Oh, is that so?
Yes. This is the first state function I've enjoyed since the collapse of Luminicity. My father would have enjoyed this so... I'm sorry, I'm spoiling your party.
Oh, quite all right, my boy. Quite all right.
All right, everyone. Time for the dance!
Oh, don't be so glum, pretty boy. It's fate. We were meant for each other. How about a little smooch?
I'd rather suck transmonia death stones.
I'll see what I can arrange.
It's been going on all night. It's like they want to pick a fight.
So don't bite the bait. Perfect manners, remember?
I know, but I don't have to like it.
Whoa!
Your Majesty, look what she did to me, to us.
Please, it was an accident.
Oh no, she's going to hit me.
No, I'm not.
You're all witnesses. It's self-defense.
Everybody down!
Don't let her get away! Don't get her!
Please, get your paws off me, you big ape.
Oh, ape? Did you say ape?
No, I didn't.
She did.
Enough! This barbarous behavior ends now! Guards, take them all to the dungeon! You shall regret your crude behavior for a long time. A very long time.
It's pretty dark near the back of the ship. I can get us in there. Any luck raising Lightstar and Talon?
No. Our comlinks don't have the range.
And we can't wait for them to return.
Agreed. Short-handed or not, we must get inside the Gorgon and sink it.
Figures you two would do everything backwards. You could have gotten rid of the guards with your handy hand blasters or flown the coop right then and there. Oh, but I forgot. That would have been rude, right?
Well, there's no one watching now.
You seem mighty pleased that we're stuck in this pit, Shriek. What I want to know is why.
We can't negotiate a treaty, but you can't negotiate a fuel deal either.
I planted the rest of the explosives.
Good. As soon as we get out of here, I'll use this detonator to blow the Gorgon to bits right where it sits.
But this is an hour ahead of schedule.
No more delays, Doctor. Lift off!
If you insist, Baron. Activate ion shield, now!
Shit. It's taking off. And they've activated the force field.
I'll shadow leap us out of here.
No! If we try to traverse the ion shield, we'll be vaporized.
Might as well make the most of what little time Principal's got left.
You're joking, right?
Watch and learn. Be honest, Justin. Don't you get a little tired of playing soldier with your sister?
Yeah, sometimes.
Excuse me?
Back off, sis. Shriek's right. I've had it with my royal duty.
Join us. Then you and me could have some real fun.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
I've always wanted to be closer to Shriek. Now's the perfect time. Has anyone ever told you that you have beautiful bones?
I'm sure there's a handsome skeleton under all that awful flesh.
Well, what are we waiting for? Shall we seal it with a kiss?
I thought you'd never ask.
The romance is over. Don't mind if I take back my pin!
Why, you filthy...
What's happened to me?
No, no! We're fleshies again! You've got to get out! Oh, no, no, no! Hurry, hurry!
Whoa, whoa, what's the rush, Dagger?
We can't stay here! It's a death trap! It's a tomb!
Why? What do you know? What's happening?
Don't tell him!
Now, it's not polite to interrupt.
All right. You see, the Baron wants the fuel from the refinery the Simeonites got, except the Baron don't plan to pay. He's just gonna flatten the island and take over the refinery for himself.
Of course! Nobody'd think he'd attack when his own ambassadors were here.
Only when you were skeletons, it didn't matter. You just reassemble after he stopped bouncing the rubble.
Except now that you're flesh and blood.
We'll fry along with the rest of you. No, it's the Baron. He's here.
Look, if any of us want to survive, we've got to work together.
Oh, yes, absolutely, whatever you say. You're the boss. What's the plan?
No! You coward! You'd do anything to save your little chicken weasel hide.
Right, so what's your point?
Okay, we're in.
Good. Now let's hope Baron Dark's a better shot than I thought.
Did I miss something here?
But, Baron, We need more time to stabilize the anti-grav engines.
I'm tired of excuses, Doctor! Faster!
Lightstar, you'll blast yourself to pieces!
Not if I can catch it when the power fails.
What do you know? It worked.
You're welcome.
Curse my clumsy hands. I'll get it. Too late.
All hands! There are intruders on board! Find them!
Come on, the communications room is this way. All right, we'll open a comlink. Then you two get Dark to call off his raid.
How?
I don't know. Lie. You're good at that.
Ow, that hurt! I mean, that really hurt! This flesh is useless. Stupid skin only does its itch.
Channel's open. Okay, it's up to...
Careful with those hand blasters, Principal. Wouldn't want this sword to slit, now would you?
How can you do this to the Simeonites?
Don't be fooled by appearances, doll. Inside, we're still skeleton warriors.
Right, who cares about a bunch of apes?
For the last time, don't call us apes!
King Donagard!
How rude of that Baron Dark person to arrive without an invitation.
The ship's nearly at the refinery.
Sire, your anti-aircraft cannons won't crack the battleship's ion shield. We need something a lot bigger.
Well then, we must blow up the fuel plant as their ship flies over it.
But that refinery is our kingdom's livelihood.
Can't let that beast Dark destroy the whole planet now, can we? What can I do to help?
Good luck, both of you.
Thank you, ma'am. We'll need it.
I like those two.
I'll handle him. You handle this shield. Already on.
Yeah! Talon and Lightstar still alive! Launch all intercept teams!
We've lost the ion shield! Retreat!
No! Blast those brats!
Look! It's Grimskull and Guardian!
Where?
There! Hey guys!
Talon!
Right! Now, when I say so, jump!
Go get him! I've got a parcel to deliver.
Jump! Gotcha!
Talon, where's Lightstar?
Right here. Anybody want a lift?
On behalf of Simiana, I thank you. You saved us from a perfectly ghastly fate.
But ruined your refinery in the process.
Oh, pish-posh. Refineries can be rebuilt. Lives, however, cannot.
Perhaps now, together, we can defeat the skeleton warriors.
Working together with others, that's a skill we Simionites would be most interested in acquiring now.
Ah, Dagger, I see you've put a little meat on your bones.
Oh, it was horrible, Ben. It was horrible. And look what they've done to us. Please make me a skeleton warrior again. Please.
And I'll make you a skeleton, Dagger. But first, we're going to play a little game.
No! 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 No!
Can anyone remain truly neutral in the battle between darkness and light? Can you?
He goes where no ordinary rabbit would dare.
Look out! It's the Toad Double Bubble. Listen. I love that shout. Oh no, it's after Willie.
The Double Bubble's got gruesome gripper claws.
Hang on, Willie.
It's Bucky to the rescue in the Toad Croaker.
Let's croak toads. I hate that sound.
Bucky! Captain Bucky O'Hare! You say Bucky! I said Bucky! Bucky O'Hare! Let's croak us some toads!
Toad Croaker, Double Bubble, and Figure sold separately.
Introducing new Fruitomic Punch Gushers with a taste that's gonna drive you fruity. It's very, very different. And totally appealing. It's new Fruitomic Punch Gushers, the fruit snack bursting with juicy fruit punch in the middle. So fruity, they'll really turn your head.
Whoa, I'll say.
New Fruitomic Punch Gushers. The blast of fruit punch is gonna drive you totally fruity.
Man, I gotta split.
Come on, come on.
Oh, she's talking to me. For so long, I felt so unappreciated, so unloved. I mean, I know she loved her Kellogg's Pop-Tarts. Who wouldn't pull that nice, warm, gooey, real fruit filling in a toasted tan crust? But now I know she thinks they're cool, because they're hot. I'm a raging inferno of emotion here.
Finally.
Kellogg's Pop-Tarts, part of this complete breakfast. They're cool.
Because they're hot.
Mom, this toaster takes forever. Let's get a new one.
What?
Mom, we're thirsty.
Well, I've got 2 glasses of Sunfizz coming right up.
Sunfizz, that's our favorite.
That's because there's a delicious ray of sunshine in every drop.
Come on, guys.
I'm filled with nature's goodness. Hey, what's with you people? I've got vitamins and minerals.
Trust your gut, not some cartoon character.
You've been attacked.
Yes, my sister, by bluecoats. The army didn't attack any Comanche camp. Blood will have blood.
We gotta stop us a war!
It's the right thing!
I didn't do anything. I didn't. You did plenty, you and your thieving kind. And now, we're gonna get a little justice.
Have mercy.
Mercy. When I was elected mayor of this town, I swore to uphold what's right. Mercy or no, and this is right. What in tarnation?
It wasn't the Comanche.
Horse Pucky! We saw him come into town and shoot, rob, and steal. Saw him with my own eyes, in their feathers and buckskins. Why, they beat the sheriff within an inch of his life, and that's a fact.
Everybody knows Comanche don't beat their victims. Only white men do that. That's a fact. Besides, this here's a kickapoo, not even the same tribe.
But we have to go after him. Justice needs to be done.
Go home. I'll find who shut up your town and bring him back. That's my job.
And who in the high water are you?
I'm Calamity Jane.
Can't help but if I was asleep while you went gallivanting around sticking your nose in everyone else's doodah. You didn't wake me, Janie. Weren't my fault.
I'm not blaming you, Joe. Didn't require your help anyways. Just some scared folk making a lot of noise. Besides, you needed your beauty rest.
Beauty rest? Beauty rest? Now, don't you go making fun of me, little missy. Show some respect for your elders, or I'll tan your britches.
Ha! You and what cavalry?
I would have been there if you'd asked me. You know that.
I know, Joe, I know. And I'll need you when I talk to Chaina.
You called, O friend of the people. What is it that you wish?
To know why. Why have the Bluecoats done this to my people?
We see many things, O Chief. Bluecoats. The killers. White eyes everywhere. But they did not do this.
Didn't do this? I must think about who did and plan. This isn't right. Where did you hear this, my brothers?
A little bird, Spirit Walker. A little bird.
Chaina, what happened here?
Ah, you're the bird of hard news, little Fire Rock. You bring word from afar.
We've been attacked.
Yes, my sister, by bluecoats.
Cavalry, but... Jaina, towns are getting shot up and robbed and people are blaming the Comanche. Did you do it?
The people of the plains do not steal. We haven't fallen so low.
I told them townfolk that.
You take my word?
You're my blood brother. Of course I do. Besides, I'd whoop your hide if I caught you lying.
She's White Eyes. She must die.
You're getting slow in your old age, Jaina.
Don't even think of twitching. My trigger finger's liable to forget its manners.
I won't die alone.
Only full of rock salt, boys.
Enough! These aren't the enemy.
You saw what the Bluecoats did. We have done nothing. Nothing. I say we call the tribes.
But that means war. Jaina, please, let me talk with the army. Let me see what is truth and what isn't. Give me some time. Just a little.
I will give you some, but not much. Blood will have blood. The tribes gather at dawn. After that...
I ride for Fort Lunquin and we'll see you before the dawn. Come on, Joe.
Go here, go there. She must think I'm a dead-blamed carrier pigeon.
What in the Sam Hill is going on, Captain John O'Rourke? Sending soldiers into the Comanche camp. What were you thinking? I'd have taken you...
Yeah, don't think nothing of it, Sonny.
Manners.
It's just the way them two say howdy.
Hold on, Calamity. Just hold on one dang minute. I didn't send no soldiers nowhere. Honest.
Didn't send... But Jaina saw them. Bluecoats.
Almost anyone can wear a coat, Jane. In fact, we had a supply wagon go missing just last week. Look, the army didn't attack any Comanche camp. At least, not yet.
Not yet? What's that supposed to mean?
All them towns getting raided, and I already got my hands full. A shipment of reservation gold's coming through by train. You'd think they'd be grateful the army's trying to help, but no, not them Injuns.
Don't call them that. It's not right. They got real names of their own.
Yeah, sorry. But it feels like Comanche, like in the old days. And we've been ordered to go in and see what's what.
That's crazy. Jaina's people didn't do anything. He told me so.
Orders is orders, Calamity.
But don't you see something's not right? Town shot up, supposedly by Comanche. Comanche attacked, supposedly by you army fellas. Both sides say they didn't do it. What is going on? You're just gonna have to give me the time to find out.
Tomorrow. The colonel says I leave all my other duties and ride tomorrow. That's all I can do, Calamity. I can give you that, but no more.
Isn't much, but I'll take it. Thanks.
Sure. Anytime. Anytime at all.
Come on, Joe. Gotta see someone who might just have a few answers. If and he's willing to spare them.
Read 'em and weep, gentlemen. Lady Luck is smiling gallantly on me tonight. Ready for another hand?
Don't do it. Don't.
You're a lying cheater, mister. And that money is mine.
Son, let me give you a word of advice, man to man. Nothing wrong with losing money. You can always get her from the table and come back with more at a later date. But losing your life, that puts a real permanent end to the game, if you get my drift. At least, that's what my Papa Hickok always used to say.
You Wild Bill Hickok?
Best call it a night.
Please, Mr. Hickok. I didn't mean nothing. I was wrong. Please don't kill me, please.
Now, don't you fret. No harm done.
Wild Bill Hickok. You're the lowest, side-windingest, crooked, shooting, dirty varmint to crawl out of a hole and look up at the light.
Who you calling dirty? I do declare, Janie, you are a sight for sore oculi.
Same to you, Bill. Whatever you said.
Sarsaparillas.
Them two know each other?
Like a wolf knows a mountain lion.
Still taking candy from babies, Bill?
Still bringing justice to the unsung and unappreciative? So, care for a hand?
Nope. Care for some John. Need to know about what's going on around these parts. Funny things like Army and Comanche doing things they claimed they didn't do.
Like shooting up towns and shooting up camps? Haven't heard a thing.
But you...
Of course, I might cogitate something. For a prize.
No. I won't quit what I do.
But lawman, it ain't proper for a lady.
Sometimes you act just like you was my big brother, Bill. And you ain't. Now, we've been over this all before. If you don't want to help me, just say so.
Fine. I don't want to help. But I will cut you for it.
Beat that, Bill.
Two of clubs.
Ha! Tell me.
Bill Doolin and his gang seem to be pretty active near South Fort, bragging about the trouble they've been getting into.
Doolin. Love to stay and chat, Bill, but I have some law womaning to do. Come on, Joe, we ride. I don't like this, Joe. Don't like it one bit. Joe!
Wakey. So, the late, great Calamity Jane is coming around.
From here, it looks like I'm still sleeping. And I'm having a real ugly nightmare.
Why, you little wildcat.
So it was you all along.
What? You think it was the Comanche? Or the stupid army? No, it was me and my boys dressing up, playing one side against the other. And soon, while them idiots is fighting it out, we gonna go in and rob us a little train. A gold train.
The reservation gold train. But you can't.
And just who's gonna stop me? I spit down that shaft. Didn't hear it hit no bottom. You let me know, huh?
Will you do something, Janie? All this blood's rushing to my head and it's making my eyeballs hurt something fierce.
I'm trying, Joe.
Uh-oh, there goes the shooting match.
Not yet. Joe, try to get to Captain O'Rourke or Chaina. We gotta stop the slaughter. I'm going after the train.
But Janie, you're outnumbered a bunch to 1.
Don't you worry. I'll go easy on them anyways. Now get! We gotta stop us a war!
We're supposed to be standing still! We're not supposed to be moving!
Then it looks like you're plumb out of luck. You're next, Doolin. Now why don't you give up before you get hurt?
You worse than sitting on cactus.
Glad to make you happy.
There she goes! There she goes! How am I supposed to kill her now? She's going too fast.
And heading towards Rattlesnake Ravine.
Of which she needs a bridge to get across.
Yeah, but there's one right smack dab over it.
Not when we get done with it.
Here she comes!
Come on. Come on.
Come on. We gotta find the army of them Indians. Somebody and call this whole dang bland thing off. Uh-oh.
Stop fighting, you idiots, and come and get the gold!
Jump, Jane! Jump!
Not without that last crate!
Oh, no!
Sometimes you worry me, Calamity.
Sometimes I worry myself.
So it was the Doolins all along. Imagine that. I never thought Bill was that thoughtful.
I just wish they hadn't gotten away.
They'll return, one day or the next. It's their way.
Then I'll be waiting. That's my way. And where will you be, Captain John?
Doing my duty?
You mean jumping to conclusions and blaming the Comanche for something they didn't do?
I do feel sort of sickly about that. But they is Comanche.
John.
Sorry.
And you, Chaina?
We'll be as we are, wary of the White Eyes, but at peace.
Take on that? It's a big land we live in. Room enough for all of us.
Say, are we gonna have supper soon? nobody could starve around here. Come here, go there. I need food. I can't just walk around. I got saddle sores, my wrists hurt, my ankles hurt.
Look who's jumping to a whole new beat. It's the Play-Doh Make-A-Meal Diner.
Every day we want to have some fun. We order fries and a burger to go. Ice cream and a cookie treat. And we make it with our diner like so. Crack, crack, crack. Press it and lift it. Pack it and pop it. Squish, squish. The Play-Doh Diner is hopping.
The Play-Doh Make-A-Meal Diner comes with everything you see here. Rainbow packs sold separately.
When you put on the radio-controlled Turbo Fist, get ready for the ultimate driving experience. Because with Turbo Fist, your hand makes the car go left, go right, through the curves, and into turbo speed. You're in total control, only with Turbo Fist. Turbo Fist puts the power and control in your hands. Turbo Fist radio control vehicle comes with glove and car. Batteries not included. New from Tonka.
Brave, next wave. Hold it down, feel the noise. Let know it's a vibe, pick it up, it's alive. Move over, yeah, don't do it over. 'Cause it's over, yeah, yeah, yeah. A generation next. Next stage, next grave, next wave. Generation next, generation next. Generation next.
So, what is it?
Remember that transwarp cell explosion? Okay, stupid question. Anyway, I've been calculating its path. The temporal wavefront is moving into the future at an accelerated rate. It'll reach Cybertron in approximately 2.218 decacycles. They're going to know where we are.
The question is, has Megatron made the same calculations?
Well, if I was a betting rodent, which I am, oh yeah.
We'd better start increasing the base defenses.
Well, if it ain't the irascible raptor.
The base remains infested with vermin, I see.
Yeah, it's funny, not much changes around here. Except maybe the occasional allegiance. Found any golden discs lately? Passed them on to any Predacons?
I don't need to explain my actions to you, Mouse.
Yeah, that's right, you don't. Because they pretty much speak for themselves.
Go ahead, Rodent. Push it one more inch.
I used to figure I had you pegged. Oh, yeah, he's a slag-spouting Saurian, but at least you know where he stands. Guess we live and learn.
The rodent's words give off the stench of truth. Destiny has one great test in store for us all. Has mine already come? And have I failed it? A deed once done cannot be undone. But perhaps it may yet be mitigated.
Cat patrolled a bot base. Got a blue plate sighting in Tengu sector. Crab legs and crabby, all you can eat. Wow, but be warned! This plate is hot! Whoa! Cheetor to anybody! Come in!
This is Dinobot. Speak, feline.
I'm teaching a solo lesson to Megatron and Rampage. Trouble is, there's slow learners and...
Cheetor, are you injured?
Yeah, I'll survive. But somebody's got to follow up on Megatron. Find out what he's up to.
Fear not. Someone most assuredly will.
Dinner is served.
Sickening spider. Your base was betrayed by the stench of your perversions. The golden disc. I need to know what information it contains. I can't tell you that. I don't know. There's no more copies. Megatron won't risk a security breach again. Only the original disc, and he keeps it with him. Then I shall go to Megatron. Good luck catching up to him. He's miles away. You'll pay for this!
useless lizard! Shut up and accelerate!
The mountain. That will serve our purpose, yes.
You brought us all this way to look at scenery?
I don't care for your tone, Rampage. Soon, very soon, I expect a visit from Cybertron.
I eagerly anticipate your imminent demise, then.
A likely outcome, I admit. But only if reality remains as it is. This disc contains images recorded in the future. One future, anyway. My dear Rampage, if you please.
You presume to order me?
Yes. Yes! Oh, my crazed crustacean! Do you realize what this means?
When reality alters, the future alters with it. With the golden disc, Megatron's power is limitless.
Now, according to this disc, the human race is destined to emerge from this valley. Humans. Thanks to their interference, the Autobots defeated the Decepticons, and thus it is the Maximals which rule us. But no longer. No. Destiny is about to undergo an improvement.
Dinobot to Optimus Primal. Shouldn't take your eyes off a spider. They tend to be venomous. But they still squash.
Optimus here. What is it, Dinobot?
Code Red, situation extreme.
Destroy this valley and everything in it! The human race will never have existed!
We'll be there as soon as we can. In the meantime, fall back and wait for us.
Negative. The question that once haunted my being's been answered. The future is not fixed. My choices are my own. And yet, how ironic. For I now find I have no choice at all. I am a warrior. Let the battle be joined. Oh man, no matter how soon we get there, it's gonna be way too late.
Do you always have to see the bright side?
Dinobot against 6 Preds. There won't be enough left of him to make a toaster.
one lonely turncoat battling on against impossible odds. I'm almost touched. Fortunately, such moments pass quickly. Quick strike, strap in.
Yeah!
And just to tilt the odds even further...
Well, howdy! Don't bother getting up. I'll just kick you while you're down.
Warning, systems failing.
So, what's a warrior without weapons, eh?
A warrior still.
Warning, power reserves 96% depleted. Stasis lock commencing.
Override.
Repeat, power loss critical. Further expenditures will result in loss of spark. Stasis lock must commence.
Override!
Acknowledged.
Megatron.
My ears are burning. Yes. Why, Dinobot. What a delightful surprise. Let's see. Where are we now? I have the golden disc. I have the power to change the future. And the only remaining obstacle in my path to unimaginable glory is yourself. Exhausted. Damaged beyond recovery. Defeated.
Not just yet.
One more step, and it's raining bits of early anthropoid. Yes. Oh dear, how positively maximal of you. You were weakened before you started Dinobot. Weakened by compassion. Oh, really, Dinobot? A stick? Against a transmetal? I think not.
Final warning, power failing. Jeopardy extreme. Repeat, extreme.
Oh, please. Face it, Dinobot. Your old technology, obsolete. What can you possibly do?
Improvise.
So close. I was so close!
There's gotta be something we can do.
He's too far gone. Even for stasis lock.
Well fought, my friend. You saved the valley. You saved the lives of those who live here. And of those who are still to come.
Then there is nothing to regret.
Like I said, you're just a blasted slag-spouting saurian, but it's nice to know where you stand.
upwind of you for preference, vermin. Tell my tale to those who ask. Tell it truly, the ill deeds, along with the good, and let me be judged accordingly. The rest is silence.
He lived a warrior and died a hero. Let his spark join the Matrix, the greatest of Cybertron.
We don't want him. You're stuck with him.
I don't care, Tony. It's just a dumb game anyway.
You'll show them, but first let's start with a complete breakfast, including my Frosted Flakes. It brings out the tiger in you.
You better be good.
Frosted Flakes, good. They're great. You'll show them.
Oh, no.
Double play. And you.
Wow, the stinger.
Timmy, I'm from the Dream Come True Fantasy Foundation. You ready to wrestle?
You bet. Mom, Dad, it's really him. Hold on. Now I'm ready.
It looks so real.
Don't count on Sprite to do anything but quench your thirst.
fellas heard about this new game called Splat? I hate when that happens.
Oh, we love it!
Splat, splat, splatting bugs is where it's at. Splat.
That wasn't so bad. That was.
The game Splat. You make bugs in the Bug-O-Matic.
Don't splat my bug!
If you don't want your bugs to get splatted, you gotta be the first to get them to safety.
Splatting bugs is where it's at. Splat.
I hate when that happens.
Oh, we love it!
Splat.
From Milton Bradley.
So, higher education got you down? Well, step into it. Step into a Slim Jim. Turn to the spice, that beefy, juicy taste.
What is the meaning of this?
Feel a little excitement? Step into a Slim Jim.
From the Cryptkeeper. Merry, merry, hairy, and scary, how does your garden grow?
Better than yours, you old scab.
What?
I've got 2 green thumbs.
Oh, no!
It's the weed-feeding, slug-baggy old Batwoman, the old witch! Beat it, Jack. Snake plants. Nightshade. And my personal favorite, witch hazel.
Ah! You just destroyed my merry ghouls and morning gories!
Tough cookies, Crypty. What do you call a boat full of vampires? A blood vessel!
This is the last straw!
You couldn't be more right. You feed the birdies, Crypty, while I... Aha! Today we have a worm-hearted, tender little love story. It's about a young plant enthusiast named Wendell who had a special place in his heart for Venus flytraps. I call it growing pains.
Is it hot in here?
Today we will continue our study of the Dionaea muscipula.
I'm not absent, Mrs. Katz! Whoa, whoa! Just late.
For the third time this week. If science is your favorite subject, Wendell, why are you so consistently late for my class?
Due to a situation beyond my control, Mrs. Katz.
That's enough. Now, can anyone tell me about the Dionaea muscipula? Yes?
The Dionaea muscipula is more commonly known as the Venus flytrap. It's a carnivorous plant that feeds on insects by trapping them and slowly sucking the juices out of them alive. What's that? Would you like to hear more?
Yes.
I think we've heard enough. Thank you, Rose.
Oh. Is anyone there?
Rose, the new girl.
You nearly scared me to death.
Well, I would never want to scare you. Not just because you're asthmatic. I mean, not only because you have asthma. I mean, I was just collecting specimens for my science project. I tripped. I'm sorry. I was most impressed by your knowledge of the Dionaea muscipula.
The Venus flytrap is one of my favorite plants.
Mine too! Oh, wow! Is this great or what? So, can I walk you home, Rose?
No, I mean, I'll be fine by myself. What was that?
I was about to ask you the same thing. Maybe we should, walk each other home.
Good idea. There's something after us, isn't there?
Just keep moving and don't look back. Come on, this way.
I've got you! Stop!
Come on, Rose. Just a little further.
I think we scared him, Louie.
Yeah, we sure did. I bet you thought we were some kind of big hand monster or something.
This time you two have gone too far. You've pushed me over the edge. Your anguished cries and pleas for mercy fall on deaf ears. I am no longer responsible for my actions. You two are nothing but uncouth ne'er-do-wells whose only reason for being is to plague innocence with your mindless juvenile pranks and Stone Age humor.
Huh?
The truth hurts, doesn't it?
Wendell!
Are you okay, Rose?
Me? Never mind me. They didn't hurt you, did they?
Nah, I'm fine.
sorry for the strong language back there, but when I saw how badly they frightened you, well, I guess I snapped.
Well, here we are.
Neat house.
You really think so?
Yeah, it has a certain, creepiness. I like that in a house.
Well, I guess I should go.
Rose, I know we haven't known each other very long, but, well, would you be my science partner?
I'd love to, Wendell.
Together, I'm certain we could get a report published in Scientific America, and...
I said yes.
Is this great or what? See you tomorrow, science partner.
I have to admit, Wendell, we're quite the team.
No fooling, Rose. I had no idea our cross-pollinating hybrids would be so radically diverse. I say a lot of the credit goes to your father's fertilizer.
Give me that! Stick in some of those new plants we dug up, Louie.
Sure thing, Chet. And you sprinkle them with some of the Nerdette's fertilizer.
Aw, look! We used it all up.
That's okay, Chet. There's more where that came from.
Those are very healthy-looking rust toxicodendron specimens, Louie.
Rusty what?
Rust toxicodendron.
We use up their stuff, and they even make us a sign?
What a pair of double-decker dweebs!
An entire terrarium full of poison ivy! They'll be scratching for months! Would you like to come in?
Does a clematis like acidic soil? I'd love to meet your parents.
I don't think they're home right now.
Wow!
Have a seat, Wendell. I'll get us something to drink.
Make mine a double. H, that is, with lots of O.
One water coming up.
I wonder what's out there. Huh? Oh! Oh!
Who are you? What are you doing here, trying to spy? Go away, leave us alone. Do not meddle in things you know nothing about.
Yes, well, pleased to meet you too. I'm Wendell. Nice, kerchief.
Aunt Fern! I'm terribly sorry, Wendell.
Whoa!
That's my Aunt Fern. She's usually napping around now.
I don't think she likes me.
Go away!
It's not that. It's just, well, she's old and suspicious, and maybe you should come back some other time.
See you tomorrow, Rose. I meant what I said about the kerchief.
Go away!
She's warming up.
Bye, Wendell.
Go!
Definitely warming up.
Rose, Wendell, congratulations. A+. This is, without a doubt, the most beautiful, meticulous, well-executed project it has ever been my pleasure to grade. Which brings us to you two. F-.
It's not our fault, Mrs. Katz.
And stop scratching.
Guess nobody's home.
You're gonna be sorry now, Wendo!
Uh-oh.
Up there!
Wow!
What is this place? Who cares? You get him that way, I'll get him this way.
Keep your eye out for any of that rusty taxi stuff, Chet.
You too.
Chet?
Louie?
My glasses! I can't see a thing without them. Rose?
Guess again, Wendo. You're in big trouble, Wendo.
Whoa!
We're gonna be plant food!
Stop! Wendell, are you all right?
Boy, does your dad ever have some neat plants? Hey, maybe this is a good time to introduce me to your folks.
They're not home. What were you doing in the garden, Wendell?
It's a long story. I'll tell you all about it tomorrow night at the flower show.
The flower show?
Yes, at the Horticultural Center. I came to invite you to go with me.
Like a date?
No, just well, can't friends just go somewhere together?
That depends on what my parents say. I'll ask them.
Great, but do me a favor. Don't ask Aunt Fern.
I had a wonderful time at the flower show, Wendell.
So did I, Rose. Know what the prettiest flower was?
The lilies?
No, a rose.
Wendell, I should explain about my parents. They're a little weird.
All parents are weird, Rose. Ah!
We got some unfinished business with you two.
Wendell?
Hi, guys. So, what do you think about the possibility of, maybe leaving us alone?
Not this time, Wendo. We haven't had the opportunity to thank you.
Yeah, for the poison ivy, the F-, and the garden party.
My inhaler! I must have left it at home.
This is an emergency. Rose has to get home right now.
Nice try, Wendo.
Yeah, but we don't buy it.
She's faking.
Yeah, I know faking when I see it.
Just look at her. This is serious. Let her go. I'll stay. Do what you want. Just let her go.
I don't think so.
Run, Rose! Run! Ah!
Not so fast!
I have to get home. Please.
Don't you want to stick around to see if you won the Academy Award?
You have to let me past. I'm warning you.
Hear that, Wendo? Your girlfriend's warning us.
Ouch! She's got a thorn or something stuck in her.
I told you to let me go.
No! No! Please no!
You better turn over a new leaf, or else.
I'll never make fun of you or Wendell or any other nerd ever again!
We'll never pick flowers or step on grass or... Ah! Ah! Holy
Wendell?
Wow! Is this great or what?
As you may have guessed by now, Wendell, we're, well, plants. Highly evolved plants, but plants nonetheless.
I knew it the first time I laid eyes on him.
You see, dear, our species has evolved far beyond our peers. We are even able to take on human form. With the help of a special enzyme inside the inhaler.
He's a good boy, this Wendell.
I told you I had a weird family.
Weird, no. Different, yes.
Eat.
How is that, Wendell? Eat up, you won't get any dessert.
Do you have a napkin? Do you want a napkin? Oh, we don't need napkins.
Ah, romance. That's a story that really grows on ya.
Like a wart? Sorry about the slim pickings, fellas. Looks like we may be in for a shower. Perhaps some hail, or maybe even a 3-bedroom, fully detached bungalow.
What is this, an eclipse or something? Who turned out the lights?
So, you see, even though Wendell's date turned out to be divine, it didn't soil the relationship. Besides, Rose's family wasn't that different.
You expecting any more tornadoes?
Dig you later!
I'll get you, my Crypty, and your little dog, too! Crypty! Crypty!
Megazord isn't powerful enough. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers summon Dragonzord and Titannus, the motorized carrier Zord. They morph with Megazord to form the ultimate battle machine, Ultrazord.
Say, who's watching where we're going?
Huh? Not me, I'm not.
Uh-oh!
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, too hot to handle.
Predacons, terrorize! Maximals, maximize! It's a new mega stage of transformation.
Fire!
Polar Claw, maximize! Polar Claw transforms and launches his battle-ready attack back against evil Predacon Scorponok, a robot in disguise with a killer bee inside. The newest stage of transformation. Maximal Polar Claw, Predacon Scorponok. Each sold separately.
The
walking through the jungle, and what did we see? A gorilla with the coconuts swinging at me.
The gorilla's got the coconuts, and your monkey's got to grab as many as he can. Get the most coconuts and you win. But watch out, or Bongo Congo will send you flying off your tree.
Bongo Congo, a lot of nutty fun. Bongo Congo, you got him won.
I won! He'll drive you cocoa nuts. Bongo Congo, new from Tyco.
Nature. It's natural. It's beautiful. It's serene.
It's boring.
Make friends with Mother Nature. Snap into a Slim Jim. Nature, ain't it grand?
Got any more Slim Jims?
Oh, yeah.
Spawn takes to the air with winged fury to battle powerful new minions of evil. Spawn rises with new powers in his war against the Empire of the Dark Rats. Mighty wings spring into action with a push of his skull belt as Spawn takes to the skies in a never-ending search for justice. Zombie Spawn's trusty saw makes sure the crutch doesn't have a leg to stand on, while the mangy mangler makes Twitch itch and Sam lose his lunch. There's nobody like nobody to purge the scourge. Spawn continues his fight against evil. Winged Spawn and Spawn Ultra Action figures, each sold separately.
What do we expect to find in a place like this? I haven't seen any sign of life. Oh, this is one big waste of time.
We'll never find a region to settle in if we don't look for it. It's a scouting mission, Pete. How about a little more scouting, a little less lip?
Whoa, a little hot under the exo wings today, Big Z?
I'm sorry, Pete. It must be this desert heat. Summit, give me a temp read.
I don't think you want to know.
Level off! I think I spotted activity in the northwest vector.
Even if it walks the walk and talks the talk, you can bet whatever it isn't human.
You're half right, Peak. Dark Draymen are half man, half dragon. And there's 3 of them right under our feet.
Something's got him hot and bothered.
Single file formation, Flyz. Draw weapons and let's round them up.
Dragonfly.
Sorry, I can't help you. I've got other plans.
Let me go!
We aim to please! Whoa! I get your point.
Hey, sis, how about we stir up a syrup soup for our guests?
Good idea. One soup du jour coming right up.
Hey, Draymond, eat my dust bowl!
My eyes! I cannot see!
That's the point, scale for brains.
Hey, watch where you point that thing. You could hurt someone.
Hurt you! Destroy you!
Hey, I'm less than busy if someone wants a piece of me.
Hold your fire! We're not going to hurt you. Lay down your weapon and step out now.
What, huh?
You're human. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Hey!
Do you realize what this means? We are not the only human survivors on Earth. This Cyphex can't be the only one. There must be others.
Where is this Cyphex?
Recovering in the sick bay. Apex is keeping an eye on him.
We need to find out everything we can about him, where he came from, how he lived. Zenith, I need you to go back. Take a look around, see what you find that can give us some answers on our new friend.
If the answers are down there, I'll find them.
I can't believe, after all these years, I'm actually speaking to another human being. And a beautiful one at that.
Well, I see all that time alone hasn't spoiled your charm.
Alone. All that time.
Where is your family, Cyphex?
All dead. All dust. They died in the desert where you found them.
How were you the only one to survive?
I don't know.
How did they die?
I don't know.
Cyphex, I know it's hard. I have no idea what it must have been like, what you must have gone through to survive in that hell down there. But you have to try to remember.
I told you I don't know.
What's wrong? Are you all right?
Yes. Yes, I'm fine.
Hey, friend. If you want to get cozy, how about a little one-on-one with me?
Back off, Pete. I don't think I need your help right now, thank you. I can take care of myself. Let's go, Cyphex. I've got something I'd like to show you.
But Apex, you don't even know.
I know all I need to know. Now can you mind your own business?
Hey, I'm famous for it.
There's no food, no water? What did he live on? Sand? Over here!
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
Never. It must be hundreds of years old. That dust is an inch thick. Like this.
What's to like?
Ugh! Bioalloy skeletons. These bones are metal, Zenith.
Then I've got a bone to pick with our Mr. Cyfex.
This should give you a whole new perspective.
Yes. The world from up here is very different. Than the world from down there.
How's your head?
Better, much better. Maybe all I needed was the air, and you.
Skywatch alert to all Dragonators. Breach in Sector B-14. Mutants are bearing down on your position. D3 status. Prepare for defensive action.
They're right on top of us! Class is over, Cyfex. You just got your license. On my signal. Bank to the right and head for Airlandis. I'll be right on your tail. You're in the driver's seat now.
Always was a quick study.
Take her up, Flyz! For the sweet.
Say farewell to your dragon, human. This is your last ride.
Let me go! Cyfex!
Leave her alone!
Another prize for Dreadwing!
Ah! Apex!
Fine young specimen like this. What a shame. Fright is such a brute. There. That should heal in time. In time for your autopsy. What's this? Incredible. I've never seen anything like it.
Where am I? What have you done to me?
Now that we've seen the light, perhaps you'd like to shed some light with us and your human acquaintance on your most extraordinary secret.
I am a genetic construct.
Robot?
Yes. It seems your beloved forgot to tell you he had a heart as cold as steel.
Better a synthetic heart than no heart at all. Laugh while you can, Dreadwing. My brothers will be here any minute.
I'm breathless with anticipation. Fright, lock up the female and the thing in a dark, damp cell. Let them rot and rust together.
Zenith, the Dragonators are saddled up and ready to hit the high road.
Huh? Talk about a family resemblance.
According to the data your brothers brought back, Cyphex was one of a series of genetic constructs, android troopers from the 30th century.
That explains the skeleton in the uniform.
You mean skeleton, like in Tin Soldier.
The others must have been destroyed during the Great Cataclysm, leaving Cyphex alone. His hard drive must have been burned, erased, and he became convinced that he truly was a human being.
Leave it to Apex to fall for a toaster oven.
Zenith, wait. Cyphex was the most advanced synthetic the military ever created. There must be volumes of detailed information about the weaponry of the last millennium stored in his database.
We can't allow Dreadwing to get that power. In the wrong hands, Cyphex is a walking time bomb.
Under no circumstances can Dread access that data.
Understood.
The headaches are gone. My neural processors are functioning at 100%. I can remember everything now. The machine that built me. The technicians who repaired me after my first mission on the battlefield. I was never what I wanted to be. A human being. I'm just a droid. A stupid machine. A worthless piece of biometal.
Stop it, Cyphex. You'll hurt yourself.
Who cares?
I do. I care. Cyphex, stop! You'll destroy yourself!
Being a machine does have a few advantages.
Dreadwing must be expecting us. What do we do now?
What we always do. Get the job done. We'll have to act fast. Strap in. We're going down hard.
You got it. Hard and fast.
Have escaped! Blackheart!
I can't fly, Apex! I'll only slow you down. You must leave. I'll cover your escape.
I'm not leaving without you. I'll carry you to safety.
We wouldn't stand a chance against those Gremwings, you know that. Do as I tell you.
Try them! Broil them! Get rid of the intruders!
Destroy me, or I will destroy you, Dreadwing.
Tin Man, prepare for your baptism by fire!
No! have to get you back to Airlandis. If we don't, you'll end up dead. Cyfex.
We all end up dead, Apex. It's just a matter of how and when. I want to thank you, Apex. Thank you for making me understand what life is and giving meaning to mine.
Apex, there's nothing more we can do here. We've got to leave. Once we hit the Atmo, we're home free.
Nothing in this life is free. To Cyfex, a being more human than most, I will never forget you.
Apex, remember me.
In the future, all of us shall know men once walked upon the earth below. But now we fly at mega height. Long live Airlandis, flight is might. Dragonflies, maximize, fly forever through dragon skies. When Dreadwing and his grim wings rise, no one can stop him but the dragonfly. Light is light. Light is light. Light is light. Light is light. Dragonflies maximize. Watch the skies for dragonflies.
Once upon a time, there was a young dragon named Spyro. He journeyed across enchanting worlds to rescue other dragons from the spells of Nasty Mork. After battling Nasty and his minions, Spyro brought peace back to the land. Spyro mania swept the country, and everyone lived happily ever after. Not! That feisty lizard burned herds of our sheep! Cool!
PlayStation. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy squealed when I smoked him like a greasy slab of sausage.
Joe Freddy! Join Sparkster to crush the swine army in Konami's Rocket Knight Adventures for Sega Genesis. Unleash your animal urges with the only possum to hang with. Pigs fly with a flash of his sword and he's rocket-powered.
I love the smell of bacon in the morning.
Play Possum on Rocket Knight Adventures from Konami.
This is Cowabungie. And this is Cowabongo. But the turtles for your 16-bit system are Cowabunga! Holy cow, it's Turtles in Time! The cool arcade game for Super NES. Now it's tasty Turtle Duels. And psych up your Sega Genesis with the Hyper Stone Heist and all new 3D Turtle Thrash. So remember, this is Cowabingo. But the turtles for Super NES and Sega Genesis are...
Cowabunga, dude.
It's more amazing than Reptile Boy found in swamp. More incredible than Bigfoot marries Hollywood star. It's Super Mario All-Stars is free.
I want to know how.
Just get the Super NES Super Set, and you can send for a free Mario All-Stars game.
I did it. Now look at me.
4 Marios in 1 delivered straight to your house by Alien Postman. You'll play every Mario Brothers made. Retouched photos prove it's true. Hurry, pick up your copy today. Super Mario All-Stars is free.
You'll love it.
Extra!
Shine this up real nice, jabroni. And I know just where to stick it, Ron. What's your name?
It doesn't matter what my name is.
The rock smells what you're cooking.
Pancakes, Brock! Pancakes!
Lay the smackdown in the kitchen, the loading dock, even the boiler room. Plus storylines and special guest referees. Everything inside the ring and almost anything out. WWF SmackDown. Rated T for teen, jabroni.
Finally, The Rock has come back to PlayStation.
PlayStation.
I come from the net. Infecting systems, people, and cities to this place. Megaframe. My domain. My format, virus, to corrupt and conquer.
Game over.
Glitch. Scanner. Yes!
Whoa! Enzo, what is it? What did you find?
Andrea, we're in a system with ports to the net. Alphanumeric! We're going home! We're going home! Hey, watch where you're going, buddy.
My most humble of apologies, oh great and wise guardian, sir. So terribly sorry. My apologies, I'm sorry.
How did he know you're a guardian?
Probably saw my key tool.
Stay frosty, Sparky! Shall we do some shopping? Just for a while. Then we'll find us a transport to mainframe.
I'm getting too big for this.
Files and data! Files and data!
Get your red apples!
Fuzz buffers! Please to get your fuzz buffers!
Files and data?
Fuzz buffers?
Red apples?
Wardrobe upgrade?
No, thank you.
Guardians! The Guardians are coming!
Okay, people, you know the drill. Let's do the job and get out of this 2-bit system.
How many times do I have to say, if you feel the need to vomit, don't? Hello? I'd like to book passage with you. You have a strong constitution? My last group didn't. We can hold our own. Okay, you got your authorization codes? What do you mean? Well, I can't take you anywhere without authorization codes. But we have to get back to mainframe. Internet travel is restricted. Where you been, playing games? Well, yes, actually. Wait a nano. Who restricted travel? Well, you have been out of the loop, haven't you? The Guardians did.
IO shot, please. You have something of mine. I want it back. Now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Glitch! Homing signal. You were saying? Hey, take it easy. We can do this the hard way. Gun targeting. we could do it my way. Gun, Death Blossom mode. Anyone who wants to live, leave. I just want a quiet drink. You got a deletion wish?
I'm looking for Guardian 452.
Imagine that. So am I.
What have you done with Bob?
Who are you?
I'm Turbo, Prime Guardian.
Why would the Guardians restrict net travel? Apparently they have their own agenda. Something about controlling the known net. We are talking about the same Guardians, right? To mend and defend? Yes, the same Guardians. But now it's divide and render for their own cause. Do you know of anyone that can help us? I do, but they're all in that prison. Locked up and awaiting deletion, courtesy of the Guardians.
Turbo! You ruined my life.
Copeland, containment field. I'm happy that we've established who I am. Now, mind telling me who you are and what you're doing with Bob's Guardian protocol?
I'm not telling you anything. You tried to destroy Mainframe.
Mainframe? You're from Mainframe? What's your name, son?
You can call me Matrix.
Matrix? Enzo Matrix?
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Copeland, release field. Where in the code have you been, Matrix?
Game hopping. After Megabyte shot Bob into the web, I was Mainframe's only hope. But I was only a little sprite. I played a game I couldn't win, and instead of being deleted, Andrea, Frisket, and I stayed with the game. We've been trying to get home ever since.
You haven't been away for as long as you think. By my reckoning, you should only be 1-1.
What?
Don't you know game time has accelerated? You compiled up faster in there relative to our time.
Then there's still hope for all of them, especially Bob.
Glitch? Hello, old friend. You've been very honored, Matrix. A key tool selects their guardian. Few were chosen, and I know Glitch would never choose poorly.
Glitch is broken. He was when I got him. Megabyte.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do to help. Listen, I came to warn you thinking you were Bob.
Warn me about what?
Hey! You in the bar!
What did you say your format was again? I'm a search engine. I'll explain. What in the net? Matrix. Gotta go! And I thought I loved excitement.
You were saying?
I'm not the only Guardian that knows you're here.
You're telling me those are Guardians shooting at us?
We're here for the Rogue Guardian Bob. Throw down your weapons and come out!
Do your drones have personality chips?
No! Why?
You were gonna warn me about something?
This. It's the infection, but I'm strong. I can still fight it.
Megabyte?
No, much worse. A super virus. Damon. She's infected the entire Guardian Collective. Except for you...
and Bob. But I'm only a cadet, version 1.
Yeah, but you're clean.
More drones are on the way. Damon must have that Guardian.
That's too bad you weren't able to come to the Academy. You look like you would have made a first-rate Guardian.
Well, you saw to that.
You can blame Damon. She arranged the web creature. But for what it's worth, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Thanks, Turbo.
Doesn't matter where you go now. They've got a lock on your icon. They'll always be able to track you.
Not if I do this.
We've lost his signal. Alert all of the system guardians. He must have used a portal to escape. I thought you took care of his key tool.
I did, Remnants, but he reclaimed it. No matter, it was already badly damaged.
Then where is he, spy?
The one you seek was with others. A female and a dog. Capture them and he will draw out the renegade.
You're our only hope. Our only chance of defeating Damon lies in Bob's protocol, and you need his codes to get back into mainframe.
I have to find Bob, so we can save the entire net.
Don't you just hate these little delays?
Guardian 452, we have your female and the dog. Surrender or they will be deleted.
What?
What took you so long?
I came as fast as I could.
And my men?
Don't ask. He was wondering if your drone has a personality chip. Don't tell me. I'm under arrest.
You wish.
Are you sure your friends are okay?
They always are.
Good. Matrix, I have to get back. I've been away too long already. What I need is a tear. Thanks, Cadet. Copeland, portal.
Why don't you come with us to search for Bob?
I'm more valuable to you where I am. You'll always have a friend on the inside, as long as I can fight off this infection.
Then I guess this is where we part ways.
No hard feelings?
What have you been up to?
Saying goodbye to a new friend. Turbo.
Turbo? What the?
No, it's okay. He's on our side. He had some interesting news. Did you find us a ship?
That's going to be a problem. The Guardians have restricted all net travel.
It's okay. We'll get a ship.
How?
Something will come up. Glitch. Scan for possible transport.
Capacitor?